everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing fine. Doing this video has a reason behind it. Basis on my some last videos on English speaking, the response what I have got is really amazing. So many people have messaged me by saying they want more videos on English speaking. I never thought that I will touch so many lives in my lifetime. Hence, I thought of uploading more such English speaking videos. So whatever I did for myself, I'm going to teach you that. I have absolutely no background in teaching English. I do not know how you need to teach English. All I know is how I learned my language, and that is what I'm going to guide you with. First thing you need to understand over here is I'm not going to teach you how to write English. Most of you are already good at it. You can write very well, but you are unable to speak fluently. The reason behind here is, first of all, when you are writing, nobody is watching you, okay? Another thing is, when you are writing, you have time to think before you write. But when you're speaking, the words need to come out instantly. So that brings you in a difficult position. That is why speaking becomes difficult than writing. Another thing, what I want to say that we need to work on a specific area of your fear where you are so fearful of being judged by other people for your mistake that you are just not able to properly speak. I want to tell you something, and I'm not just telling you to soothe you down or calm you down. I'm saying this to you because I really believe in this. Nobody really cares, okay? If somebody is talking to me, I just really don't care about few mistakes he or she's made. And even if 1 out of 10 people are doing that, or if even they are judging you, I don't think you should care enough. I don't think you should stop yourself from changing your destiny because of that one person, one stupid person who has so much time to waste on judging you. I don't think you should just care about that. There is this huge crowd of people who have gotten so comfortable believing that they cannot speak properly, that they have in a way started taking pride in it. I don't understand this pride. I don't understand this acknowledgement. What are you up to like? कि हाँ मेरे से English बोलनी नहीं जाती, मुझे English बोलनी नहीं आती. Don't get comfortable in doing that. If you do not know how to speak English, first you need to acknowledge that yes, it is a problem. It's a global language and you should know English. And even if you do not know till now, then you should start working on it seriously. Now I have some few tips for you, which you need to write it down in a notebook or a diary. Some few tips I will tell you about it. Put a little title on it and just start jotting it down. First thing is that you should know the importance of pauses. Pauses are important. Did you just notice that I just took a pause and then I went back to speaking? Don't you think these little pauses with little bit of silence in it brings strength in your sentence? It brings gravity what you are talking. By gravity I mean it brings weight to your talk. It is very impactful that way. If you just go on talking continuously, talk, very soon your talk will become chapar. These pauses makes your voice more attractive, make your speaking attractive. So you need to work upon your pauses, where to place them efficiently so that our communication becomes more effective. Another tip for you is usage of simple words. Please do not try to learn fancy words in the beginning. Try to use more basic words. When I also started, I used more of basics first. For example, oh my god, it was horrible. You just don't have to say that, right? You can just say simply, it was bad, isn't it? Another example could be, look at her guts. Simple, right? You need not say that, look at the audacity she has. In beginning, we don't have to put so many fancy words in it. We need to start off with a simple word. Because we are beginners, when you are learning something from beginning, you need to start with a simple step. And then we can work upon vocabulary. Vocabulary is not just something you can learn in a day or two. It takes you time. Eventually you will learn how to speak the better words also. Then you can replace the simpler words with the fancy ones. Initially you need to practice. 5 minutes in a day 5 minutes in a day practice, make it a habit. Stand in a room in front of a mirror and practice speaking. This will really help you. Trust me. Friends, we'll share with you some phrases which we can use it in our daily life, which are very simple, short, and can be used in our daily conversation. Before I start, I want one thing from you. Whatever phrases I teach you, I want you guys to write down the examples of those sentences in the comment section below so that I can understand that whatever I have taught you, it has listened to you. So हमारा पहला phrase है You never know. अगर हम इसे हिंदी में समझे तो इसका मतलब ये होता है कि क्या पता कब जरूरत पड़ जाए. Like I always say to my son, carry umbrella with you. It might rain, you never know, so it's better to carry umbrella with you every time. As it's a monsoon season, क्योंकि बारिश का मौसम है, क्या पता कब जरूरत पड़ जाए. Similarly, you can make several sentences with these simple phrases. Like another example, लंबा सफर है, अपने साथ कुछ खाने के लिए पैक कर लो, क्या पता कब जरूरत पड़ जाए. It's a long traveling. Please carry something to eat, as you never know. So you can give me more examples like this in the comment section below. पहले जब मैं रोटियां बनाती थी तो मेरी रोटियां गोल नहीं बनती थी, टेढ़ी मेढ़ी बन जाती. पता नहीं कौन से मैप्स बनाने लग जाती मैम. मेरी रोटियां कभी भी परफेक्ट गोल नहीं बनती थी. एंड फिर जब मैं सेकने चालू करती थी तो वो कच्ची पक्की रह जाती थी. तो मैंने थक हार के मैंने गिव अप कर दिया. तब मम्मी ने कहा बेटा गिव अप नहीं करते, ऐसे जल्दी हार नहीं मानते. सो फिर मैंने कहा कि यस मम्मी, इतनी जल्दी हार नहीं मानूंगी, मैं फिर कोशिश करूंगी. सो मम्मी ने कहा यस, दैट्स द स्पिरिट. तो हमारा अगला फ्रेज है दैट्स द स्पिरिट. इसे हम हिंदी में बोले तो ये होता है ये हुई ना बात. अक्सर लोगों को ये कहते हुए सुना होगा कि ये हुई ना बात. दिस इज नॉर्मली यूज्ड इन दोज सिचुएशन where and when people are really demotivated and you try to motivate them and they agree with you by saying I will try hard this time, I will not give up. So that time you can say yes, that's the spirit. Next phrase will be come what may. इसका मतलब होता है चाहे जो हो जाए, या किसी चीज को करने का ठान लेना. चाहे जो हो जाए मैं समय पर पहुंच कर रहूंगी. I will reach on time, come what may. जब आपके साथ कोई बुरा करता है तो आप कहते हैं कि मैं उसे सबक सिखा कर रहूंगा, चाहे जो हो जाए. That time you can say I will teach him a lesson, come what may. कई बार ऐसा होता है कि हम बहुत ज्यादा खाने लग जाते हैं और हमारा वजन भी बढ़ने लग जाता है और हमें बुरा लगने लग जाता है कि नहीं यार अभी तो फिट होना है. उस टाइम पर हम कहते हैं I will get fit, come what may. नेक्स्ट फ्रेज इज sooner or later. ये बहुत जरूरी है, इसे ध्यान से सुनिएगा. इसका मतलब ये होता है कि एक ना एक दिन या कभी ना कभी उसे अपनी गलती का एहसास जरूर होगा. She will realize her mistake sooner or later. जैसे कि मैं एक ना एक दिन कार चलाना जरूर सीख जाऊंगी. I will learn to drive a car sooner or later. एक ना एक दिन मैं ये इंटरव्यू जरूर क्रैक कर लूंगी. Sooner or later, I will crack this interview. So this is how you can use this sooner or later in your daily sentences. अक्सर आपने लोगों से ये सुना होगा कि अब तो मेरी उम्र हो चुकी है, मैं इंग्लिश सीखकर क्या करूँगी. अब तो मैं बूढ़ी हो चुकी हूँ, मैं डांस सीखकर क्या करूँगी. उस टाइम पर हम ये फ्रेज यूज करते हैं It's never too late. It means कि अभी भी देर नहीं हुई है. You can still learn English. It's never too late to learn anything. So my dear friends, in this video we learned a lot of short phrases which are actually very helpful of you. Use it in your daily conversation. अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया है so please मुझे comment section में लिखकर जरूर बताइएगा. I will see you in my next video. Till then, keep practicing. Okay? Till then, keep more practicing and practicing. Enough practicing will help you to speak very fluently and very confidently. Okay? So I'll meet you then. Till then, happy learning. Bye.